So I'm going to start doing removing the intake manifold to get to the rear valve cover. And first thing you got to do is take this cover off, disconnect the negative battery cable, and drain the coolant. But I am not draining the coolant until I am ready to take this coolant hose off and the intake manifold off, just in case I don't get to it today. So film another video when I strip all the tubings and I'm about to take these throttle cables off. Alright guys, literally 2 minutes after I just filmed that last clip, tore down some of the intake. FedEx rolled up with the valve cover gasket and the intake manifold gasket. Do a quick unboxing for you guys. Open up the one I grabbed first. This is the valve cover I'm thinking. Damn, bro. That's fresh, bro. So that's the intake manifold gaskets. Intake manifold gaskets fell apart. This is the valve cover gasket. Alright guys, film the next clip in a minute. Alright guys, I removed the bracket for the acceleration cables. Now I'm just removing the vacuum lines. I think I'm taking these out and then run along here and go to here. Alright, so I'm going to have to start draining the coolant. There's a tab right here under the oil filter on the radiator that's located. Because there's a pretty good amount of coolant lines I have to start removing. It's right there. That's what it looks like so far. I'll get back to you guys. Take the radiator cap off to let some air in. Wow, yeah, that needs to be replaced. Maybe you guys could tell me, see that like whitish color shit there? Let me know what that is, because I don't see any coolant in the oil at all. So, thanks. Alright guys, I got everything stripped right now. All I gotta do is disconnect the 8 bolts from the upper intake manifold to the lower, and it'll be out. Alright guys, I got the intake manifold off finally. Engine's looking pretty stripped right now. And look at this fucking douchebag who worked on this car at a mechanic shop. Look at that. See that? That's gasket fucking material. Come over here and look at this. That's where the I don't know, my mind's blank right now, but the exhaust pipe fucking, I don't know, I'm so pissed off. They put gasket material on it because they fucking broke the head of the bolt off. And instead of fucking threading it, drilling it out, and re-threading it like a normal fucking person, they just slap on fucking gasket fucking material. Fucking douche, lazy fucks. Alright. That's all, guys. Pretty pissed off about that. Don't know what I'm going to have to do with that now. Because I don't have a kit to drill that out. And I don't have any money to pay for it. So, going to have to do the same shit he did. Alright guys, later. Alright guys, it's about an hour after I got the valve cover finally off, the rear valve cover off the car. And got it posted up right here. And the new valve cover is on right now. I put some gasket material in some of the corners. So just laying flat like that. till that shit dries up, and I ain't doing another fucking thing until tomorrow because it's dark out, and I don't got my light that was in my Corolla too, so I have to wait till fucking tomorrow morning. And this PCV is brand new, so I ain't touching that. Gotta get a throttle body fucking gasket now before I put the throttle body back on. But like I said, I'm not putting the exhaust manifold back on until 3 days from now, 4 days from now. So I got time to wait. And when I get that oil bracket O-ring for the filter, that's the same day that the cold air intake should be coming through. So put that on at the same time Tuesday. This bitch should be running. Any complications, that means about a week and 2 days. So this shit ain't gonna be running for a quick minute, bro. Alright guys, be sure to check out part 2. I'll have that video posted up in a couple of days, depending when you're watching. It could be up right now. Alright guys, here's part 2 of the intake manifold and valve cover, rear valve cover gasket replacement. So today on the forecast, we're supposed to be sunny out with some clouds. Wake up, motherfucking snowing out. So I mean, I still gotta get shit done today, so I just slapped on that valve cover gasket. And I didn't have a torque wrench, I'm just eyeballing it. And I've eyeballed valve cover gaskets, oil pan gaskets in the past. Never had a drip once, so it should be good with that. Now I'm just about to pop on the intake manifold, and depending on how bad it gets, I might just call that a day till tomorrow. But you know me, I'm probably gonna fucking finish this bitch up. Gonna have to fucking use some sealing shit on that too. Alright guys, see you in the next clip. Alright guys, I got the valve cover tightened up, the intake back on, and the brackets that hold it, just gotta tighten up those bolts. And I forgot to put the forgot to bolt down the wire harness, plug in the rear O2 sensor, and plug in the injector fucking plugs before I put the intake on. And since I had to JB weld that EGR, I didn't want to take it back off because I don't have any more of that fucking maker gasket shit, so I had to fucking reach under there, scratch the fuck up out of my hands to plug all that shit in, and tighten down the wire harness because there's a positive terminal that gets bolted down onto the valve cover, the rear valve cover for the wire harness. So that was a bitch. But film next clip in a sec. Left side is completely done, everything's bolted up. Now all I gotta do is slap on the throttle body and hook everything else back up, and that's a wrap. I mean, difficulty wise, this shit was pretty easy because someone's been in here and done it before. But like, when I was over here, I was rushing shit a little bit because I'm gonna have a break right now. When I was over here, I just slammed on this hose and just cracked right in half. So I had to trim that with some box cutters, razors, and slap it on there like that. I've done that before, that ain't no problem. But other than that, it's been going pretty smooth so far. Now here comes the easy part in a couple minutes. Alright. There's my exhaust manifold. Exhaust manifold gasket, came oil pan gasket, trans pan gasket with the trans fluid filter. And I'm finishing up right now. Everything's all hooked up. All I gotta do is tighten down the throttle body and add the air intake. And it should be good. I'm still waiting on that cold air intake. That should be coming Tuesday. And then I'm going to slap on the exhaust manifold gasket. I'm about to pick up the flange for right there, the exhaust flange gasket. And should be set. Alright, we got the exhaust manifold gasket right here. We got a trans filter and gasket right here. And the oil pan gasket right here. Alright guys. This is about to wrap up part 2 of the intake manifold gasket and the rear valve cover gasket. About to start it up, and I also got the exhaust manifold gasket on there. I was gonna film that for you guys, but as soon as I pulled out that oil pan gasket out of that box, camera cut short for some reason. So this is gonna be the second startup, I guess. I thought I was filming the first one, but I guess my I didn't have any memory left, so I'm gonna start this bitch up for you guys and let it run. It's a day after, and I need to give it 24 hours for that shit on the EGR to cure and set and dry the fuck out. And that started right up. I also greased this up. It's going like a champ now. It was lagging. I thought the motor was gonna die out, so I decided to grease that shit up. Yeah, so I thought I had a motor tick. I ended up being right. It was the exhaust manifold gasket, and still pouring out on the exhaust right now. I got some of it fixed from that rear valve cover, but I gotta do that oil filter housing bracket. That's gonna be done Tuesday, hopefully, maybe Friday. Then I gotta do the distributor O-ring. But all in all, it's running pretty good. Pretty pissed off that that douchebag mechanic fucked up the EGR pipe and the intake manifold. So when I get some bread, extra bread, in the future, I'm gonna replace that too. The whole intake, I'm not gonna drill it out. Not worth my time. I'll just replace that shit. But the next video on the list is going to be that oil filter housing bracket, because there are no videos on YouTube for the 92 to 02 ES300. It's the same exact process. No videos on that. It's a major problem on these cars, so I figured I'd be the first one to film that shit. And I'm going to have the trans pan gasket and filter. I'm going to film that too on Tuesday. But all in all, it was a good last couple of days working on this shit. Alright, be sure to comment, rate, subscribe.
Breaking news, Liam's Lexus Build 2 got motion.